So Tennessee today loses to Kentucky in basketball. Most people this was not surprising. Kentucky's got the better team. Their first win in Thompson Boling Arena in about I think 4 or 5 years. Yeah, 5 years because we had a four-game winning streak over them. So Kentucky's just every time we would make a run in this game, Kentucky would just hit the shots they needed to, hit a three, get an and one when they got fouled. They would just keep it at about 7 to 10 points, and we didn't have anything for them. I mean, it's almost the whole year that's what it's been, just not good enough to get the job done. But so we'll see. Kentucky's going to battle it out for the East with, or not the East. I'm sorry. They're going to battle it out for the SEC with Auburn and LSU. As LSU, I can't believe that Vanderbilt beat them the other night. It was a 0-8 in the conference play Vandy team beating an 8-0 LSU team. Watching a little bit of this Duke North Carolina game, and surprisingly, North Carolina's winning, which is crazy because North Carolina's way down this year. They're like 10-12, 3-8 in the ACC. That's just that's unacceptable by North Carolina standards. But this basketball team at this point in the season, it is what it is. It's not going to get any better. Just still learning, which is just crazy because a lot of these players next year they're not going to be playing. Literally, maybe the only two players I see playing next year will be any much type of playing time is going to be Vescovi, but he's got to work on his ball handling. Just too many turnovers, careless basketball, and John Fulkerson. That's really the only two players that have been contributing anything at all. Bowden's, I don't. He's worthless. It's comes a time, enough's enough. This isn't a slump anymore. This is just bad play. And whether it's, maybe it was covered up, with the Bone and Grant and Admiral last year. Maybe this is just the kind of player he is. He can't lead this team. Can't hit any kind of big time shots, and it's sad. But I don't know, y'all. This just basketball season. It's hard for me to get it. I'll get into it, but this is nothing compares to Tennessee football, and we got a long off season. Um, I think this summer I'm gonna try to plan a trip to go out to Dodger Stadium for a LA Dodgers game. I lost somebody close to me a couple of years ago. We would go to he was a big time Dodger fan, so anytime they'd be playing in St. Louis or Atlanta, we'd be going. Never got to go out to Dodger Stadium. That's just one of the things that I want to do. I wanted to do it last year, but I didn't. I'm just getting tired of putting it off, so I think I'm gonna head out there this summer and go to a game. And just been working hard, working a lot lately. Seems there's not enough time to get anything done. You go to work, then you come home, and you're just tired, trying to get rested up for the next day, and just get stuck in a rut. But working's not everything, and that's what I just try to remember. Yeah, you got to work, but I like to have a little bit of fun, do stuff every now and then. Another one of the things I'm gonna try to do this fall, as y'all know, I go to a lot of Tennessee football games. I probably past few years I've been averaging 7, 8, 9 games a year, but I want to go to every single game. So I'm working out the kinks, because we got two big road trips this year going to play in Norman, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. So I'm definitely going to Arkansas because I'm trying to knock all the SEC stadiums off. So more than likely, I'm going to be flying out for the Oklahoma game the day of the game because I'm not trying to drive no 20 hours in a weekend. I've done that before and it sucks. So just probably try to, fly out to OKC and just Uber to Norman. I think Southwest probably got some cheap flights or Delta, either one. So we'll see how that goes. Just in a dead time right now. Football's over. I guess if you want to check out the XFL, we'll wait and see if that league can sustain itself. I did like their kickoff rules. It was a little bit weird. Like you kick off and then the offense, or not the offense, but the kicking team and the receiving team, all their players stand at like the 30 or 40 yard line of the other side of the field, and they can't go until the guy catches it, I think. So cut down on some injuries. We'll see how that goes. Daytona 500 Speed Weeks is right. We're in Speed Weeks right now. Not sure how many of y'all watching NASCAR. Not as big into it now as I used to be since Jeff Gordon retired, but I mean, that's really all I got. Congrats to Kentucky. They earned it. We're gonna have more losses, Vols fans, this year, so we in it for the long haul at this point. As this team is 13-10, be lucky to make the NIT. So go Big Orange.